Today I'm going to be showing you how to build TNT Dupers for Minecraft. The item list is in the description below, so if you want to build this in survival and you need the item list, it's just down there. And you can also get the world download as well, which is also down there too. Make sure to also use the timestamps which are located in the description below. This means that you can get to your favourite TNT duper, or even just get to the tutorial for all the TNT dupers. Now I'm going to start off by showcasing all the different TNT duper designs. So here is the first one. So this is a simple honey based TNT duper. So what you're pretty much doing is you're just updating the TNT with its dead core fan. So I'll trigger it, and it duplicates TNT. This is only one way, so it will only go one direction. The next one is quite similar, and it's a little bit more bigger, and this one's a bit more compact, but this one isn't. And if I trigger it, it also duplicates TNT. And it is only one way. Now here's another TNT duper. This is a double TNT duper, so it has two different TNT that gets duplicated. And if I trigger it, both TNT gets duplicated and drops onto the ground. And here's another one. So this TNT duplicator shoots the TNT across. So I'll show you. It shoots it like a gun in a way. And it shoots the TNT quite far away actually. And this is also one way too. Now here's another honey TNT duper. Now this one you can push and pull. And here's another design which uses a bit less resources. This uses one less honey block and does pretty much just the same thing. Now onto the slime based TNT dupers. So here's a basic TNT duper. This will duplicate the TNT when it's pushed forward, as you can see there, and then when it's retracted it doesn't duplicate the TNT. Now this one over here, this one will duplicate the TNT when it gets pushed and also when it gets retracted. So it gets pushed and retracted, it duplicates the TNT both ways. Now this one over here is just an average TNT duper. This one's a little bit more compact, so it's a little bit smaller. If I trigger it, so it only duplicates when it's retracted. This one launches the TNT, so it's like a TNT launcher, or a little bit like a TNT cannon. Probably a bit better than a TNT cannon because it's infinite. It shoots the TNT across all the way over here, and it can be retracted back. Now this one's quite similar to this one, where it launches a TNT. This one also launches the TNT, so as you can see over here. But it's not as tall, because this one's quite tall and it could get in the way. This is the last TNT duplicator. This one's quite cool because it can duplicate two TNT at once. Like that. And it duplicates both TNTs, and it doesn't get duplicated when it pushes. When it gets retracted, it will duplicate. Now before I get into this tutorial, I just want to make sure that you're aware that this does not work in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. It just doesn't work at all. There's different mechanics with like TNT. Now this also doesn't always work on Spigot servers or paper servers. So if your server that you play on is running on paper, then make sure to go check with an admin or something like that if TNT duping's been patched, or even with a Spigot server as well. If it has, then this won't work at all. So make sure before you're building this that you check that. Next I'm going to show you how to build all of these TNT dupers. So I'm not going to show you how to build all of them as they're all quite similar, but I'm only going to show you how to build the notable ones, and then the others are quite similar to the ones which I show you, so you can kind of work out how to build them from that. First we're going to start off with this TNT duper, and this is the simple TNT duper. So the item list for this TNT duper is over here and also in the description below. We're going to start off by getting a piston and just placing it in here like this. Then we're going to get some honey, place it down here and here. Then we're going to get a block. This can be any old block. And then we're going to need our TNT. We're going to place our TNT in like this. We're going to get our dirt, which is a temporary block, and place it in over here. Then we're going to get a block and place it over here. Then a dead core fan. So we're going to break this dirt and put this dead core fan in like this. Then you're going to need to watch this step carefully because this step can be messed up really easily. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get a temporary block. I'm going to place it here and here. Now make sure to put the detector rail. You need to use the detector rail here. Then you're going to need a minecart and put it there. Then you'll need a piston. So if I get a piston and place it in like this, facing into this direction. Then I'm going to get a redstone block. You can also use the lever too. Now I'm going to have to do this very carefully. I'm going to place a redstone block down like this, and it will move the detector rail with a minecart on it over here. And I'm going to break this piston, this dirt, and this dirt here, and this redstone. Now do not touch this TNT whatsoever, and the way to trigger it is you just do this, so you get a redstone block, and it triggers the TNT duper. Now if you've done it right, it should duplicate the TNT. If you've done it wrong, then make sure to check back and try and rebuild it, because you've probably done it wrong. Next I'm going to move on to the TNT launcher. The item list for this one is also over here too, and it uses quite a lot of items. Now start off by getting a piston and placing it in like this. Then you're going to need some honey, so place honey down here and here. Place a slab down here and here. Then we're going to need a block. This has to be a full block. I'm going to place it in like this, and then what we'll need to do is we'll need to get a TNT and place it in over here. Then we're going to get a wall block and place it in like this, it's not block. Then get a slab, place it in here, and get a dead coral fan, place it in like that. Get a slime block, place it in down here, and then you need a slab, and get your slab and place it in like this. Now we're going to be moving in the detector rail and minecart in, so now you're going to need your temporary blocks. So place one here, and what we'll need to do is we'll need to get a piston, place it in here. Next we'll need to get a detector rail and place it in like this. Then we're going to get a minecart, place it on top of the detector rail, get a block of redstone or a lever, place it in like this. You can slowly break the piston here, the redstone block, the 2 dirt blocks, and that's it. That's your TNT duper done. Now to test it out to make sure it works, you can just put a redstone block here, and the TNT launches and it duplicates. Next we're going to move on to this TNT duplicator. So this one is a 2-directional TNT duplicator which uses honey. Now the item list is over here and also in the description below. Now we're going to start off by getting a sticky piston. I'm going to place it like this. Then I'm going to get my honey, place it here, here, and down here. Then I'm going to go across here with the slide with the honey. Then we're going to get a block. So this has to be a full block, and then we're going to get a dead coral fan, place it in like this. Then we're going to get some TNT and place it here. Then we're going to get a full block, and we're going to have to place this full block over here, and another full block here. Then we're going to get our dirt or our temporary block, and I'm going to place it here and here. I'm going to get a piston, place it facing into here, and I'm going to get a detector rail, place it here, and a minecart here. Then I'm going to get my redstone block to trigger it. So I trigger this piston, I'm going to push the detector rail or minecart in place, and I'm going to break this piston here, and I'm going to break this redstone block, and these 2 bits of dirt, and that's your TNT duplicator done. Next we're going to go on to the simple slime TNT duper. The item list is in the description and also over here too. Now start off by getting a sticky piston and placing it over here. Then we're going to get our slime blocks, and I'm going to place it here and here in like an L shape, and then I'm going to get a wall and place it here. Then I'm going to get my slime blocks, place it in another L shape over here, and then I'm going to get my dead coral fan and place it here, and the TNT over here. Then next we're going to need our temporary blocks, because we're actually going to prime this now. So we place 2 temporary blocks here, and then we're going to get a piston and place it in over here. Then I'm going to get my detector rail, place it here. Then I'll get a minecart and place it over here, and then I'm going to get a redstone block. I'm going to place it here, and that'll push the detector rail. I'm going to break this piston here and this redstone block, and the dirt over here. You just need a redstone block and place it here. Now you prime the TNT duper, and it'll pull it back. Now it won't duplicate now, and it will duplicate the next time I push it. So when I push it, it duplicates the TNT. Now by adding a dead coral fan on this side and some slime here, so if I do it here, so I know this will break the TNT duper, but by adding a slime here and a dead coral fan here, it will duplicate the TNT when it gets pushed, and also when it retracts as well. Now the next TNT duplicator is the TNT launcher, and this is the slime version, so I've got 2 different versions of the TNT launcher. Now the item list is in the description below and also over here too, so you can easily see it. Now start off by getting a sticky piston, place it here. Then you need a slime block. I'm going to go down across here with the slime, and I'm going to place a slime block here, here, and here, and then one down here and here. Then I'm going to use a dead coral fan, place it here, some TNT, and a cobblestone wall, or you can use any wall whatsoever. Next we're going to need our temporary block, so we're going to put a temporary block here and here. Then we're going to get a piston, place it here. Then we're going to get a detector rail and a minecart and a redstone block to push it in place. I'm going to break this piston, break this redstone block, and place these 2 bits of dirt. And that's your TNT duplicator done. So now to trigger it, we just put a redstone block over here, and it launches the TNT very far. The next TNT duplicator is the second TNT launcher. The item list is in the description below and also over here too, so you can easily see it. Now first we need a sticky piston, and we're going to place it over here. We're going to need a slime block, place it here and here and here. Then we'll need to get another slime block. We're going to place it here, 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 and one here and here. Then we're going to need a cobblestone wall, or any wall will do actually. We'll place it here, place TNT here, a dead coral fan over here. Then we'll need our temporary block. Now you have to do this step quite carefully. We'll place one here and here. We're going to get a piston, place it over here, a detector rail over here, and a minecart on top. Now do this step very carefully. We're going to place a redstone block here, like this, and we're going to break this piston, and these temporary blocks and the redstone block. And now the TNT duper is ready to use. So I'm just going to put a redstone block here to power the piston, and it launches the TNT very far away. Now onto the last TNT duplicator, which is the crazy double TNT duplicator. Now the item list is in the description below and also over here too to make it easier to see, and it's really short. Now start off by getting your sticky piston and place it over here. Then you're going to use your slime blocks. We're going to place it on here, here, and here, and here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our walls, and we're going to place one here and one here. We're going to get our TNT, place one here and here. Our dead coral fan, here and here. And then we're going to get our detector rail, we're going to face it in this direction, and our minecart in here. Now before you trigger it, just to make sure you're ready for it in a way, when I put a redstone block here, it will power this piston, which pushes it in, but as soon as this retracts, it will duplicate the TNT. So make sure there's nothing down there or anything like that that could be damaged, because as soon as I retract it, it duplicates the TNT. If you need any help with any redstone or any of the TNT duplicators whatsoever, then make sure to check the pinned comment down below, because I'll have some information on any fixes or anything like that. And if the fix hasn't covered what you were talking about, then leave a comment down below, or even join my Discord server, where I'll be able to help you much more easily. Join my Discord server if you need help, but if you can't join my Discord, then just use the comment section, because I'll be able to help you there if I see your comment, because I don't always see your comments. Make sure to also leave a like on this video, and make sure to subscribe if you like this sort of content. If you like redstone, TNT dupers, and also farms, then make sure to subscribe, because this channel is perfect for you. If you don't like any of this sort of stuff, then don't. But make sure to leave a like if you found this video useful and informative. And I'll see you in the next video if you're going to watch any more videos, and goodbye.